I find it still strange how you argue, Brian, because sort of everything I'm getting from our clients is that they're running away from Xaxis because there's this transparency issue, etc., etc. And what you're saying now is sort of a new attempt to get going into that direction again because you're pulling out the inventory, etc., etc. I find it, we are all in this responsibility towards our clients, and clients are getting very, very clever, and there are companies like Adobe who basically, I've seen presentations where they're basically saying, let's bypass all the media agencies and we're going to pull through Rubicon directly and screw all these guys in the middle. So I find it very dangerous as a strategy to start put a blanket over this business again, and then may the better win. Ultimately, I think it's about really connecting brands and businesses with their audiences. That's what we're here for, okay? And you could say, may the better win, but we have to do it in a way that, sort of, I don't want to be ethical because this is not an ethical business, and please tweet that, but it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit weird hearing this directly coming from you as an agency that, has been creating some turmoil in the market amongst clients who just have been rejecting the model you have applied. So I just wanted to have a little discussion around that because it's from my point of view, it's really annoying all the time because now seriously, I mean, we are operating exactly the opposite way, as you know, and I've inherited a model. But even if that wouldn't be the case, I would probably have done exactly the same thing because I feel it's a very honest, it's a very transparent way. Our clients know what we're buying for them. They know our fee structures, etc., etc.
I love this argument.
And so he loves this one because he has his PR department that has prepared the answer.
Listen, Stefan, you disclose the price you pay for media. Congratulations. What have you accomplished? What is the performance of the campaigns you run?
One thing has nothing to do with the other. I'm just telling my client,
if you don't mind,
what I'm paying for his buy. That's all.
Right. Fantastic.
I think that's
congratulations.
Kind of
that's amazing.
Business.
Except that's not what clients are buying. They're not buying a business model. They're buying performance. They want to engage their audiences across all channels. Xaxis goes on a media plan with a price. If that price is not competitive, we don't get bought. If we don't perform, we don't get bought.
Right. So a couple of weeks ago, we've seen I was about to say Roxy Music. No, it's Rocket Fuel and Mercedes-Benz in the press because So I literally yesterday I get an email about one of our clients who went direct. And basically, they're getting screwed. Let's face it, okay? Because it's inventory that doesn't exist. It's worthless, whatever. And basically, in your model, that's with us, you see what it is, and we have quality standards, and we control the stuff.
In many cases, it's not performing. Right? So
you
invested zero in technology.
That is not true.
The reason
we don't invest 25 million.
Right. The reason is that you have hung your hat on disclosure and transparency.
Yeah, and that is
Maurice has said he'll never be a principal in a media transaction. We don't agree with that. Xaxis is not an agency. We never have been an agency.
Yeah.
We are a platform, and we feel that the business model is justified by the performance. And we do not get bought if our prices are too high or if we do not perform. We need this business model because we do want to invest in the technology and we want to create unique, engaging products that our agencies can buy. So don't confuse Xaxis with an agency. It's not. We're part of WPP, which is also not an agency.
Yeah.
We're a platform to ride programmatic media products. And I think, in your comments, you've thrown several things my way, sort of like the playbook of how Publicis argues against Xaxis, and it's all very messy. It's around transparency and disclosure and fraud and everything else. But I would just say, at the end of the day, we perform, and that's why we get bought. And the business model is such that we need to make investments in data, in inventory, in technology. And we can't do that if we are running it on a 10%. The other thing I would say is careful where you throw this mud, right? Because you may disclose your media prices, but do you disclose all of the rebates that you may get from technology vendors, kickbacks from
Wow. The angel. Let's call him.
My clients.
Angel Brian.
Excuse me. My clients know exactly how I make money, and they literally sign a contract.
Oh, they do?
That says,
yeah, I've seen
I
your
know
contracts.
how Xaxis makes money, and I'm comfortable with that.
I've seen your contracts.
So
careful
where you throw mud, Stefan.
To come up with a new transparent model. So Brian, we know everything. Don't worry.
I mean, it's a very messy criticism. You need to tighten it up a bit. I know you've only been on the job for 4 months, but tighten it up.
I'm just, ultimately, Brian, I'm just reflecting what I'm hearing from clients and from other stakeholders who are telling me that, the Xaxis model has created some turmoil.
It absolutely has, because it has created turmoil because it's not a traditional agency model, and we think that is what we need to do.
You have not done anybody a favor because the clients have become very suspicious and they're questioning many things, and now they're...
Listen.
He's not an agency trading desk.
I'm not an agency trading desk.
You're not? Okay.
I'm not an agency.
You're a technology company.
Clients do have an issue with this. I'm not going to say that no clients have an issue with this. We think that over time, they will understand that in order to provide value, you need to invest in the business. And it's awfully difficult to invest the way we invest with a disclosed model. We are transparent. We are the most transparent company in the industry in that everybody knows how we make money. Everybody knows how we make money.